Welcome to the Nigerian Navy today. I am Jibrim Baba Ndachi. One of the national security challenges successive administrations in Nigeria has confronted is oil theft and other criminalities in the Nigerian maritime domain. Working with other security services and security agencies, Nigerian Navy, as the lead service, has remained consistent in confronting this national security menace. This has been done through operations and exercises. One of such ongoing operations is Operation Dakatar the Barawo. This episode of the Nigerian Navy Today shall focus on these and other regular segments of the program. Please stay with us.
The Chief of the Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Awa Zubairu Gambo, is in Paris, France, to participate at the ongoing Euro Naval 2022, a major naval and maritime exhibition in Europe. With over half a century of history, the biennial Euro Naval has established itself as the must-attend international event for naval defense. After hosting a digital edition in 2020 in response to the COVID-19 pandemic, Euro Naval 2022 is believed to return to the regular fair format and schedule. Vice Admiral Awa Zubairu Gambo, accompanied by Rear Admiral Hamza Kaoje, Director of Naval Information and spokesman of the Nigerian Navy, Commodore Adedotun Ayovon, Defense Attaché to France, Group Captain Ganiu, and other senior naval officers. One of the sidelines from the four-day event was the meeting and talks of the Chief of the Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Awa Zubairu Gambo, with the French Chief of the Naval Staff, L'Admiral Pierre Vandier, on Day 2 of the Euro Naval 2022 on Wednesday, 19th October 2022. In line with naval tradition, there was an exchange of gifts between the two naval chiefs. With over 450,000 exhibitors and 25,000 professional visitors are attending the Euro Naval exhibition to enjoy a showcase that is at the cutting edge of innovation, naval and aircraft, defense infrastructure, and naval architecture, weapons and ammunition, maritime security, communication and training services are all part of the comprehensive assortment. A recent addition to the show is the Cyber Naval Hub, which features the latest advancements in cybersecurity. Participants and exhibiting companies have the opportunity to not only meet with professional peers from all over the world, but also to present their offers to the elite of the political, military, and industrial spheres. The four-day event, which started on 18th October 2022, is expected to come to a close on Friday, 21st October 2022.
This flag, as I always want to educate some of our gunners and on the outer, this is Flag Charlie. And in the naval balance, in the international code, Flag Charlie means we are ready to go. So once I wave this, it means the whole of Nigerian Navy is ready to go.
And this marked the flag-off of an operation of the Nigerian Navy in collaboration with the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation Limited (NNPCL), codenamed Operation Dakatar Barawo, meaning Operation Stop the Thief in Hausa language, on Friday, 1st April 2022 at the Federal Ocean Terminal Jetty, One, Rivers State. In the last 7 months, the operation, which is aimed at curbing crude oil theft and illegal oil bunkering with a view to ensuring the economic prosperity of Nigeria, has made tremendous strides. The Nigerian Navy operations bases comprising the Nigerian Navy ship NNS Pathfinder, NNS Delta, NNS Jubilee, NNS Sorrow, NNS Lugard, Forward Operating Base FOB Formoso, FOB Escravos, FOB Igbokoda, FOB Boni, and Naval Outpost Onitsha are actively involved in the operation. Through deployment of various Nigerian Navy platforms to aggressively patrol to curb the menace of crude oil theft and illegal oil bunkering within Nigeria's maritime environment, has been sustained by the Nigerian Navy and other security agencies. So far, Operation Dakatar Barawo has made significant progress and recorded successes on its primary assignment. Within the first few weeks of the operation, the Nigerian Navy ship NNS Delta deactivated an illegal refining site around Sarah Creek, which had 16 ovens, 16 metal storage tanks, and 3 pits filled with about 500,000 liters of illegally refined diesel, as well as 700,000 liters of stolen crude oil, a generator, and 4 pumping machines in Warri. Another site at Asogbo Creek, also in Warri, was discovered with 6 ovens, 12 metal storage tanks, and 5 large pits, all containing about 600,000 liters of stolen crude oil, including 200,000 liters of illegally refined diesel and about 150,000 liters of sludge. NNS Victory in Calabar raided a tanker garage along Harbour Road and seized a storage tank containing about 45,000 liters of suspected illegally refined diesel. Also, a tanker laden with 33,000 liters of suspected locally refined AGO was seized and the owner was arrested. About 58 drums of locally refined AGO were also seized. The Nigerian Navy ship NNS Pathfinder on 1st May 2022 conducted swamp buggy operations in the Cowthorne Channel to clear identified illegal refining sites. The base intercepted and arrested 12 suspects in 3 communities of Isaka, Tongolonsoju, and Soko, where reports indicated that 2 of the communities served as critical enablers to the saboteurs. The swamp buggy operations and other raids continued for another 2 weeks in several creeks within the region and witnessed seizures of over 6 million liters of oil products and stolen crude oil, with the arrest of more than 20 suspects, all handed over to prosecuting agencies. This is in addition to the confiscation of several pieces of refining equipment. Furthermore, records from the month of May 2022 indicated that over 6 billion naira worth of products was denied oil thieves. A breakdown showed that about 132,625 liters of DKP, 6,042,187 liters of AGO, 180,000 liters of PMS, 66,000 liters of low-pour fuel oil, and 180,000 liters of sludge were intercepted. Similarly, 28 arrests were made and the suspects were handed over to the appropriate agencies for prosecution. In addition, 66 wooden boats, 1 market boat, 6 speedboats, 6 trucks, a Ford model bus, 3 tankers, and a Toyota Camry car were confiscated. In the month of May alone, 36 illegal refining sites, 232 ovens, 308 storage tanks, and 104 dugout pits were discovered and treated accordingly. Despite remarkable achievements recorded in the first 2 months of the operation, the Navy did not relent in its efforts, but instead vowed to sustain the fight against crude oil theft, illegal refining sites, and illegal bunkering. Hence, the Nigerian Navy, working with other security agencies and maritime stakeholders, clamped down heavily on the suppliers and conveyors of illegally and locally refined products. The total approximated value of products denied oil thieves in the month of July 2022, precisely from 1st to 14th July 2022, stood at 1,159,694,676 naira 4 kobo only. A breakdown showed that 1,411,540 liters of AGO and around 18,598 barrels of crude oil were intercepted. Similarly, the total approximated value of products denied oil thieves from 1st to 21st August 2022 showed that is 1,401,890,262 naira 40 kobo only worth of products were denied oil thieves. Also recorded were seizures and confiscations of 215 metal storage tanks, 23 wooden boats, 2 speedboats, 13 pits, 171 ovens, 26 IRS, 2 pumping machines, 1 generator, and 1 outboard engine. An approximated value of products denied oil thieves between 12th to 18th September 2022 stood at 421,925,827 naira 97 kobo only. The following seizures and confiscations were also recorded: 72 metal storage tanks, 7 wooden boats, 2 speedboats, 31 pits, 64 ovens, 64 IRS, 2 pumping machines, 1 generator, 1 tanker, and 2 vehicles. On 26th September 2022, NNS Delta identified an illegal refining site at Egwa around Opobene Creek in the Warri South local government area of Delta State. The site had a total of 16 ovens, 36 metal storage tanks, and 3 dugout pits, cumulatively filled with about 201.26 BBLS of suspected stolen crude. Consequently, the site was deactivated while the product was handled appropriately. Similarly, on 30th September 2022, the base identified an illegal refining site around Bennett Island in the Warri South local government area of Delta State. The site had 5 storage tanks and 7 dugout pits, cumulatively filled with about 450,000 liters of suspected stolen crude oil. Accordingly, the site was handled appropriately while 2 pumping machines were recovered. Furthermore, on 3rd October 2022, the base, acting on credible intelligence, discovered a compound used for storage of suspected illegally refined products at Enerin Road in Warri South local government area of Delta State. The compound had about 120 sacks cumulatively filled with about 3,000 liters of illegally refined AGO. The products were handled appropriately. FOB Escravos on 26 September 2022 identified a new illegal refining site off the Benin River along Odi village in Warri North local government area of Delta State. The site had 3 dugout pits cumulatively filled with about 200,000 liters of stolen crude oil. The site was deactivated and the products were handled appropriately. Also on 27th and 28th September 2022, the base identified and intercepted some illegal refining sites at Opuama village off Benin River in Warri North local government area of Delta State, where the wooden boats and products were appropriately handled. And on 29th September 2022, NNS Pathfinder around Alakiri General Area deactivated an oven and 2 reservoirs. Also, the base conducted swamp buggy ops at Market Square, Upomakiri community from 1st to 2nd October 2022. The criminals set part of the camp ablaze in order to halt the team advance. Notwithstanding the resistance, the patrol team subsequently dominated the camp and dismantled 19 ovens, 6 storage tanks, and 12 reservoirs. Similarly, the base proceeded to Alakiri General Area, where 7 large reservoirs and 6 storage tanks were dismantled. Additionally, on 2nd October 2022, NNS Victory intercepted 3 fuel tankers around Awi Junction in Odukbani local government area of Cross River State, with an unspecified quantity of product suspected to be illegally refined AGO. A total of 14 illegal refining sites, 72 metal storage tanks, 9 wooden boats, 29 dugout pits, 51 ovens and 25 reservoirs were appropriately handled during the period under review. Additionally, oil thieves were denied about 16,616.35 barrels of crude oil and 608,000 liters of illegally refined automobile gas oil, amounting to 1,060,545,672 naira 42 kobo only. It is pertinent to note that not all the operational achievements have been presented here. But worthy of note is that within the 6 months of flag-off Operation Dakatar Barawo has so far made tremendous and commendable efforts aimed at stopping crude oil theft and illegal refining sites, denying oil thieves and economic saboteurs a total approximated value of products between April to October 2022. The cumulative figure is put at 32,368,480,214 naira 45 kobo only, with the arrest of 107 suspects and 12 vessels, deactivated 293 illegal refining sites and 4,582 storage facilities. Also on record is the arrest of 354 wooden boats, demobilization of 50 vehicles, seizure of 50 speedboats, 249 pumping machines, 163 outboard engines, 8 welding machines, and 32 generator sets. The Nigerian Navy, as always, will continue to live up to its mandate of securing the nation's maritime environment and the protection of its oil and gas infrastructures for the economic prosperity of the country.
Our personality of the week is a member of Nigerian Defense Academy Regular Course 26 and was commissioned sub-lieutenant on 1st January 1983. He attended several military courses at home and abroad, including the sub-lieutenant technical course in India and the amphibian warfare course in the United States of America. He trained as a pilot at 3013 Primary Flying School at Nigerian Air Force Base in Kaduna and as underwater specialist at Underwater Warfare School, NNS Kora, Lagos, respectively. An alumnus of Harvard Kennedy School Our Personality of the Week has earned several prestigious awards, including the Ecommon Medal Award. Born on 27 September 1960, our Personality of the Week is Cross River State-born 3-star Admiral and the 20th indigenous Chief of the Naval Staff and currently Nigerian Ambassador to Ghana, Vice Admiral Ibok Ete Ikwe Ibas, retired.
I left service and launched myself into another service. And so I'm still on active service in a way. And perhaps my engagements and my interactions in the diplomatic community is what is keeping me the way I am. I haven't been in a career for 40 years. Certainly, one would have grown to be part of that system. And when you take 40 years of your life, there's just no way you can compensate for that somewhere else. Yeah. The discipline, the regimentation, and of course the friends and colleagues. Yeah. So you're in a field where you're having to make new friends, make new contacts, and of course from the military to diplomacy, two different fields, but closely related. Certainly, there's the Chief of Naval Staff Annual Conference, where the Admirals meet, and that has been happening over the years. Yesterday we just commissioned a project, and we also had the Admirals. The meetings need not be very formal, they could be informal, like we had yesterday. And at the invitation of whoever the chief is, I think the past chiefs are always very much available to meet, and then person or in groups, to make their contributions to whatever issues that are urgent attention, that require urgent attention. The basic challenge any administrator or leader in Nigeria or anywhere for that matter will have is resources, financial resources. Government's budget, and I think there are so many competing needs that have to be met. If we had enough, I think we would have been able to go beyond where we have been. I think what I will always advise is that if you have a list of things to do, you then decide which ones you need to give priority to. The Nigerian Navy is doing great. the Nigerian Navy, as a member of the Armed Forces of Nigeria, is doing great and is well respected anywhere in the world. Of course, every individual or group of persons or institutions will certainly have some of the challenges in the course of carrying out their responsibilities. And so the Navy, at one time or the other, may have a challenge. That does not deny its excellent role it's performing, as well as its capabilities. The sea lift capabilities of the Navy is one of those areas that was captured in the transformation plan, the recapitalization as a developmental objective of having the fleet recapitalized with appropriate ships, different ships for different roles. For a country like Nigeria, having one LST is not just it, but having the sea lift capability is one very key aspect of our strategy. And so we needed to start somewhere to fill that gap. And we were also talking with the Indian Navy through their shipyards to see if they could build a logistics ship for us. Just like we also have the hydrographic ship, which is also an aspect that we thought we needed to address. And so the moment we had the blessing of government by way of funding, certainly we proceeded to get a vessel that will also be able to carry out the role that Kada is performing now.
Until next week, when we come your way again, please support the Nigerian Navy and other security agencies in securing Nigerian maritime domain. I am Jibrim Baba Ndachi. Onward together.